What's up everyone? Today I want to talk to you about Batman Nightwalker. It is a really cool new book that's out in the series by DC called DC Icons. They're taking famous young adult authors and they're having each one write a specific story for a specific superhero. So this one is written by Marie Lu. From what I understand, she's a huge Batman fan, so that really showed through in this book. So what exactly is the book about? How well does it read, and should you get it? That's what we're going to talk about. So first of all, I was lucky enough to get a signed edition. These are pretty much unheard of now, so unfortunately, unless you get them when they first start coming out, the signed editions are like non-existent. But it's okay because it's still a great book that you should get. Let me just, before I even jump into this, talk about how fantastic the cover art is. It really screams almost theatrical, almost movie-like. It's a fantastic cover, and it's even got that bit of a gloss there. But when you take off the dust jacket, there's more. Without the dust jacket, it's got a golden metallic bat, which is really cool. It's the Batman sigil, so that's fantastic. That's awesome. I read mine without the dust jacket, and when I'm done, I put the dust jacket back on, just because I don't like to damage those. So, what is this book about? This is an earlier story for Bruce Wayne before he became Batman. It's sort of a story, a prequel almost to becoming Batman, but it doesn't really go into the story too much about how he became the icon that we know today. It's one of those stories that build onto the layer of Bruce Wayne. So we've got Bruce Wayne, who is a very rich, wealthy teenager, and he's got a small group of friends who help him to sort of get through life, which is fantastic because the characters that were his friends were really some of my favorites. But we've also got some really crazy stuff going on. So he is serving, without giving too much away, he's serving community service at, guess where? Arkham Asylum. And the city is being terrorized by these people called the Nightwalkers. And it's this group of people who are wanting to punish the super elite, the really rich and wealthy, by killing them and taking their money. And that is basically the plot of the story. And of course, Batman, Bruce Wayne, has to get involved, and the rest is history. So it's a really fantastic book. If you're into Batman at all, you definitely need to check it out. And if you're not into Batman, this story might actually be what does it for you, because I know I'm a semi-Batman fan, but I also really was unsure about reading a book about a superhero because I wondered how it would read. I was not too sure about that, but it reads really well. If you're into young adult fiction, you won't have a problem getting into this book. Just to give you an idea of the text size, the font size, it's not too big, so it's not going to take you a really long time to read this. It looks big on the camera, but it's definitely readable. It's your average young adult length of a book. It was a little drawn out at times, but again, I think most people will appreciate those details because it really works to build the characters and to build the background that is Gotham City. If you've read this book, definitely let me know what your thoughts are about it. If you haven't read it, what do you think? Does it sound awesome to you? I'm going to put my affiliate link in the description where you can get a great deal on this with free shipping anywhere in the world. But let me know if you've read this, what you think. If you haven't read it, do you think it sounds good? And this is only part of the series. So the DC Icons series, so far it includes Wonder Woman, it's going to include Catwoman. I hear that there's going to be a Superman. So I hope this continues because not only are all of the covers just fantastic and beautiful like this one, but they're really well written because they're taking authors who have a history and a background in the area that they're writing, are well known for their craft, and they're having them write these books. So it's really cool that you get a different perspective, a different take for each one. And I think if you're even remotely into superheroes, you need to check this out. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.